Today I'm going to show you guys how to create an OPENCV project using Windows 8 or 8.1, a 64-bit operating system, and the latest version of Visual Studio. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is download the latest version of OPENCV from sourceforge.net. So click where it says OPENCV Win, and they'll have various versions, but the one I'm using is 2.4.10. Then here you'll click to download, and just give it a few seconds for it to start. So you can go ahead and download it wherever you want. I usually download everything in my downloads folder. And as you can see, it's located right here, OPENCV 2.4.10. So now that you've downloaded it, go to the location where you downloaded it and double click. So it's going to ask you where you want to extract all your files. I suggest you extract them to OPENCV 2.4.10, but first you have to create that folder under your C drive. So go to your C drive, and you can see I've already created the folder there. So then here, you'll delete and you'll type OPENCV 2.4.10. So you'll extract everything, and it takes a while to extract. After you've extracted it, OPENCV will be located inside, and you'll have different folders. Build is the one that we're going to be using. Include, you'll have these folders, times 64. So the next part is, if you don't already have it, you're going to need Visual Studio. So I'll show you guys where to download that from. So Visual Studio download. And I went here, and there are various versions of this as well, but the one I'm using is the free Visual Studio. So make sure you click on Visual Studio here and download. And again, I downloaded it into my downloads folder, and it's located right here, VS Community. So now that you have that, go back to your downloads and run this application. Once everything has been set up with that application, now you're ready to start your first project. So we're on step 6 now, and we're going to open Visual Studio and start a new project. So Visual Studio for me is located right here, and you want to start a new project. So even though I'm using a 64-bit operating system, I'll still click on Windows 32 console application, and we'll name this first OPENCV. It's going to ask you where to save this, and you want to save everything into your projects folder, but I'll show you exactly where that's located. So you're going to go into Computer, Documents, and you'll see you'll have Visual Studio right here, and double click on Projects, and you can create new folders, you can name it anything you want, but I'm just going to save it right into the main project folder. So select folder, click OK. So you'll want to create an empty project. So click Next here, Empty Project. Finish, and just let it load. So in order to get this working for a 64-bit operating system, we're going to have to change from 32-bit to 64, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So here is your project. Right-click on that and go to Properties. And here you'll see that your platform is Windows 32. So just click on Configuration Manager. Right here under Platform, you can click New, and I believe you can also do that from here, New. But we'll just stick with this one, New. Your new platform is x64, and you're going to copy the same settings from Windows 32. Click OK, and close that. Now you're going to want to keep this page open because everything that you need to link to is located here. So the next step, 8.2 here, is to make sure you're changing the properties for all configurations, which we are, configuration, all configurations. Go into C++, General, and Additional Include Directories. Which is right here. So for that one, you're going to want to include 3 folders, and they're listed right here. And I'll show you where those are. So you're going to go into here, Edit, click on here, and so everything that you need to link to is going to be in that OPENCV folder. So go to C, OPENCV 2.4.10, OPENCV, Build, Include. That's the first folder you're going to include. So click Select Folder. The next one is going to be that subfolder. So again, C, OPENCV, OPENCV, Build, Include, OPENCV, select folder, and then again, C, OPENCV, OPENCV, Build, Include, OPENCV2, select folder. Alright, so now you should have 3 of them listed, Include, OPENCV, and OPENCV2. Click OK. I always like to click Apply, just to make sure everything's saved. Next, you're going to go into Linker and General, Additional Library Directories. So go here, Linker, General, and here, Additional Library Directories. You're going to put in that library directory, which is located, again, under your OPENCV folder. So edit, click here, go into C, OPENCV, OPENCV, Build. Now it's going to be located here under x64, and I'm using VC12, and it'll be the one called lib for library. Select folder, OK, apply that. Then all of the libraries listed in there will have to be listed under additional dependencies. And I'll show you where that is. So again, go to C, OPENCV, OPENCV, Build, x64, VC12, lib again, and I typed all of the file names that ended with D. So as you can see, they just repeat except for the D. And after you've collected all of those, ending with video stab 2410D, just copy this. And you can also get this from below. Go back to here, and this will go under input. So here, additional dependencies, click here, down, and edit, and just copy paste. OK, apply, and now you are almost done. So click OK, and now you're ready to start your first OPENCV project on Visual Studio. And I'll show you guys later how to get just an image open or get your webcam working. But for now, all of this is good, but it won't work unless you add an OPENCV path to the system environment. So open up the sidebar there and search for system environment. And just give it a second here. Here, edit the system environment variables. So under environment variables, you're going to go into the system variables and look for path. Here it is. You're going to edit that, and at the very end, you're going to type in this. And this is located, so here you have lib open, but if you go back one folder, it'll be bin. So what you guys can do, you don't even have to type it, just click up here, copy, and paste it in. And end with a semicolon, click OK, 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 and now you're ready to go. So let me know if you guys have any questions about where all of the folders are located, or if something didn't show up exactly how you see it here. I looked for a lot of tutorials to try to see how to use Windows 8, the latest version of OPENCV, or even the latest version of Visual Studio, 64-bit operating system, and I couldn't find one that had everything that I needed, so I decided to make one for you guys instead. Alright, let me know if you have any questions, and good luck setting it up.